deflected along the way, stayed wide of Kevin Reesop's net, and there's going to be a penalty upcoming here against Owen McDade, and gloves are dropped. McDade's going to have to answer quickly, and a good tap by McDade as he quickly got Trevor Momot down to the ice. We'll wait to see what the call was from Straley as McDade played on a hit far side wall. It would have been in the vicinity of boarding, and quickly had to answer to Trevor Momot, who's got a pretty sizable height advantage on McDade. McDade didn't seem to care about that. He took about one or two swings and was down on top of Momot pretty quickly. 14:44 to go in the first. Both players go to the box. It looks like Roanoke will be on to the first penalty kill tonight when we come back here in Quad City. Seconds, Pepe with a nice reverse hit to absorb the contact. Low to high pass goes to Bruno Kreis. His shot scores! Bruno Kreis, his first in a dog sweater, makes it 1-0 Roanoke with 4:47 to go in the first. What a snipe by the left shot center. He was up at the near side blue line during this 4-on-4, drove just above the right wing circle and picked his spot, blocker side, right to the top corner where Grandma keeps the cookies. Settling right in front of the rail yard Dogs to Steven Leonard, and then a quick shot up ahead for Nick Ford, and he scores! Great outlet by the Dogs, and Nick Ford down the left wing side doubles the advantage. It's 2-0 Roanoke with 1:43 to go in the first. Steven Leonard kind of ended up on the back end for Roanoke, playing that pass off the near side dasher up ahead for Ford. He goes short side, blocker side on Reesop, who was setting up like he was anticipating Ford to go out towards the right. That's Nick Ford's first official goal of the year. He had a power play goal on Saturday in Fayetteville that ended up deflecting off of Alex DiCarlo, but Ford gets his first of the season. It's now 2-0 Roanoke late on in the first period. Side wing absorbs the contact well, wraps around out to the far side, centered. Roach's shot, he scored! Billy Roach able to make it 3-1 Dogs with 15:04 to go in the second. Great patience by McDade to wrap behind the Quad City net, and Roach knew where to put that puck on the one-timer. Billy Roach played in 2 games for Roanoke last year. Was able to get a game-winning goal in his very first game against Fayetteville. And here in his second game of this season, he's on the board once again. 3-1 contest. And then a hit way away from the play as Stubbs got headhunted. Nick Ford's going to drop it with Palmerville. A couple of quick rights from Ford. Palmerville answers with an uppercut. They both at each other at arm's reach right now. Ford with 2 good rights as Palmerville not able to get anything off right in front of the Roanoke bench. Ford and Palmerville now just wrestling a little bit, and I think they'll break that one up. CJ Stubbs got blown up. That's going to be an easy interference call as the puck wasn't even close. Palmerville will keep jawing, but Nick Ford got the better of Quad City's number 11 on that scrap. Unfortunately for Roanoke, that means Ford will have to go sit down on what will probably be a Roanoke power play upcoming, but that puck was well beyond Roanoke's CJ Stubbs when Palmerville planted the hit just shy of the red line. We'll get a good look at it here. Oh yeah, it's just blind side up high. Nick Ford answers the call. Feeds Palmerville some knuckles. I don't think Palmerville connected on more than maybe one punch. Ford, I think, got 4 or 5 as you see that quick uppercut back to the right-handed hook. And then after that, a bit of grappling going back and forth between the two teams. 2 players, I should say. 13:43 to go in the second period. We'll see how Brett Straley works this one out. This crew has done a pretty good job tonight of staying on top of it. To get it up to Ninadal. Instead, it's turned high in the air back towards the Roanoke zone by Quad City. 5 seconds to go in the frame. Centered high slot. The shot got deflected by the poke check of Kreis again. And here's some gloves dropped to the far corner. It's Cole Golka up against Steven Leonard. Right now just jostling the helmet already off of Golka. Left hook coming toward the ear of Golka by Steven Leonard. Golka hasn't gotten anything off yet as he's just holding on for dear life. It goes down to the ice. Steven Leonard will give him a couple more jabs on the left ear. Check that right here of Golka, left hand of Steven Leonard. And Leonard will park his way at the Quad City bench as Golka, I don't think, ever had any intention of actually throwing hands with Steven Leonard. Steven Leonard will give a little pump up to the crowd as he skates back for an early intermission break. We only got 2 seconds left here in the second period. Valerian taking that hit from Moran. Steven Leonard, he just bullied him right up into the corner, didn't he? Hit him with a little bit of a crossface with the gloves still on. And then Golka, he kept the gloves on for a minute, then threw them, but the whole time he's just kind of hugging Steven Leonard up around the neck. Steven Leonard ends up getting him into the corner here, but at that point he just couldn't get any extension off of Golka as Golka was just trying to stay tight. Steven Leonard just kind of smacking his left fist repeatedly up against the right ear of Golka, as Golka, I think, realized very quickly he bit off a little bit more than he could chew. Showing Stubbs with Rotobush as Roanoke looks to break again from left to right. Kelly to Stubbs, back to Kelly, left wing circle, his shot, tipped along, scored! I think CJ Stubbs was able to clean it up. We'll see who leads the charge, but him and Kelly go left wing to right wing, back to the left wing, and it was Stubbs, I think maybe off the pad of Resop even, that slams it home. His second goal of the year. Jacob Kelly's got 3 assists on the night, and Roanoke's right back in front, 4-3. Yep, right off the pad of Resop. Kelly initially starts to celebrate. Stubbs says, hold my beer, bud. That was me that lit the lamp. 8:32 to go in the third. Now Nittedal a chance to go in the empty net. He makes his way around the first man, backhands it, and scores. Josh Nittedal puts this game on ice. 5-3 Roanoke with 1:46 to go in the third. The alternate captain calls game. Nice little move along the blue line by Nittedal. Not too eager to just throw it on net from distance. Actually drove it in. He thought for a minute he might steer that thing wide of the 4x6, but Nittedal does get his second goal of the year.